Morning, guys. Can I just vent a little bit this morning? I'm feeling a little bit pissed off. And let me go ahead and say that I know doctors have guidelines that they have to adhere to. And these guidelines came down from our government, and it's what's taught in school. And if they vary from these guidelines, they could get in a lot of trouble with their credentialing organizations. I realize they're just doing the best they can. They're passing on what they were taught. I know, I get it. But I'm seeing more and more books, doctors writing books, and videos posted on YouTube where doctors are stepping away a little bit, well, not a little bit, a lot, from the commonly accepted teachings. And usually that's because weight gain and type 2 diabetes and some other illnesses come their way, and it makes them question what they've been telling their patients to do over many, many years. And just from my own experience, I can vouch that those guidelines didn't work. I graduated high school in 1976. I went to college, got married. I was out on my own. Now, my parents and my grandparents always cooked with lard and bacon grease and ate animal products. And while I was living in their household, I was lean and healthy, very, athletic, felt good. And, once I was out on my own, I had to make my own decisions. And my husband had some heart disease in his family. So I wanted us to be as healthy as possible. And I bought into the propaganda from the large food corporations, I think, that grains were good and fat was bad. And, my husband even questioned, why my cream corn and my green beans and my cornbread did not taste as good as my grandmother's. And well, that's because she adds a big old tablespoon of bacon grease to everything. So, I got away from that first. And we tried being vegetarian, and, we didn't want to gain weight. It was not our intention. So just my little experiment on myself, those guidelines just didn't work, and we both gained weight. I was trusting my government and my doctors more so than what my family was telling me. In the 70s, my families did the Atkins diet, and they all lost weight. I didn't have a weight problem then. I didn't pay a lot of attention. So in my 30s, I developed high blood pressure. And of course, my doctor told me to eat whole grains, decrease my fats, and eliminate salt. Okay, and I just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Doing the eat less and exercise more. And I was miserable. And then I progressed into insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. And now I'm reading and listening to the physicians that they're going way out on a limb, bucking the system, and they're pushing for more training of physicians and the changing of the food pyramid and the government guidelines. And I greatly appreciate the doctors and the dietitians. I realized they could get in a lot of trouble for what they're teaching now. So now I'm eating a ketogenic diet, which is low carb, moderate protein, and high fat. And I'm eating foods that I've missed for decades. I'm eating steak and butter, bacon, eggs, salt, and feel better than I have in a long time. I've lost weight with no exercise, and it's just been the easiest thing, the easiest diet I've ever done. So I just wanted to get that off my chest this morning. I hope folks won't be afraid to try this diet. I know every so often a paper or someone on the news will come out and say low carb, high fat is you're going to die young, or it's going to clog your heart. I hope you'll do your own research and try it. Just give it a try for a week or two and see how your body feels. Anyway, enough of my rant. I'm going on a trip this weekend. It's Labor Day weekend, and I'm going to pack my my butter and my heavy whipping cream that I put in my bulletproof coffee every morning. I don't find that odd. It's just it's just something I do now. It's just my norm. And I'll try to take some pictures. I'm sure we're going to eat out this weekend, so I'll take some pictures of that and post it next week. And probably next week I may try to do what I eat in a day, or maybe what I eat in a week. So that'll be my next video. So y'all have a fun weekend, be safe, and I will talk to you later.